Well, I had been in Vegas for about 4 months, jumped from job to job, wasn't really happy, came from a very strong dance background and performance background. And then the audition for Bite came up. I'd never seen the show, but I thought I'd give it a go. First topless audition, never seeing a topless show ever before. And I didn't get the job. I was actually not hired. But I was invited to come and watch the show a few days later because I'd never seen it before, and I'd mentioned that at the audition to the producer. And shortly after watching the show, I was given the job. And I think I decided while watching the show, I saw the character of Pain in the show on stage. She was just this little ball of energy, very energetic, very angry in the audience's face, and I really related to her. So right in the middle of watching the show that night, I decided I really want this job, so I did everything I could to become a Bite dancer. I have been in the show for 2.5 years and dance captain for 1.5 years now. I actually didn't choose the character Pain for myself. When I watched the show, I felt like I related more to the character of Pain. It was the producer that chose Pain for me. He saw me in rehearsals, saw me performing, and he decided that I embodied everything that Pain would be on stage. Pain is a little ball of energy. She's angry and aggressive and in the audience's faces. If you're having a bad day, you can be Pain. If you're having a good day, you can mess around a bit and be Pain. I love being Pain because it's everything that I am. It's everything. I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm up and down. I'm very bipolar at times during the show, if you will. If you see the show, you'll notice that. But Pain gets a little bit more freedom with who she is. She can be an angry Pain. She can be a very sneaky Pain. She can run around and hit at people. But I'm very happy that I got chosen for Pain because that's the character that I really liked. I relate the most with it. Oh, Mr. Bat. Usually I start getting ready for the show maybe 2 to 3 hours before the show actually begins. Obviously have a lot of prep work to do. I don't wake up looking like this. It takes a while to curl my hair, put on my makeup. I mean, you're on stage to look good for an audience, so put a lot of time and effort into that. The show is very hardcore, so we have to be out in the warm-up hallway, warming up, you know, stretching as much as we can so there's no injuries. We all kind of get each other pumped up in the hallways. I won't go into what our discussions are about, but this show is, it's different than all the others. So usually what you see on stage, you can only imagine what the girls discuss in the hallway. We talk about what we hope is in the audience, and I don't know, I can't really go into that, but no, usually it's the girls, the energy, the vibe of everyone around you. The warm-up hallway is a big part of getting ready for the show, though. Very, very big part of it. You have a good group of girls that can joke around together and have fun, amp each other's energy for the show, and you have a good show for the night. And if you'd like to, you can join us. You can help out. So that's all I have. For those of you that have seen Bite, and those of you that haven't, you really need to come and watch this part. My favorite part of the show is, it's not exactly a dance number. It's something that's going on in the back while 2 of our aerialists are doing a flying routine. There's 3 girls in the back of the stage. And I'm not going to say much more than that. If you haven't seen the show, you have to come and check out that part. There's people flying, 3 girls in the back, and you'll know why that's my favorite part. Right now, I'm rehearsing 3 new girls for the show, so there's really no time or energy left in my body to work out. We're rehearsing maybe, I'd say, 20 to 30 hours a week at the moment. Every day is Bite, teaching it, running it, every night is Bite. So my workout is Bite. My workout regimen is Bite. I live, breathe, dance, Bite. say. Nothing strange has ever happened to me during the show. The night that I actually watched the show for the first time, though, two of the girls I saw headbutted each other on stage, and then I knew I'd be a great addition to the show because I'm good at hurting myself and everyone around me. And one of the girls in the cane section of the show spun her cane so fast that it flew into the booth that I was sitting in and hit one of my friends. So nothing happened to me. I've heard stories about when the girls climb into the piano at the end of one of the sections, instead of the piano door closing, it fell off the back, or it closed too early and a girl was locked out. Nothing personally, knock on wood, to myself, but to everyone else around me, apparently it happens. To be a bite dancer every day, every hour, every second, it's an intense show. So if you already have great stamina and you think you're ready for bite, you need to work out more and you need to run more. You need to get your stamina up more. This is not a show that you can just touch through. It's a difficult show, but it's rewarding. So at the end of the night, you're exhausted, but I mean, how many times can you say you're a featured performer in Las Vegas on the Strip in a show? But it takes a lot of hard work to be a bite dancer. Yes, I was. I was a gymnast from, I don't even remember how young, until I was about 15 years old. Had one of my biggest incidents in a gym and shattered my elbow, and it kind of ended my gymnastics career. But I'm happy it did, because then I focused more on dance, and I wouldn't be where I am today if that didn't happen. Yes, and I will leave it at that. I haven't had any run-ins with any creepy tourists. Maybe that's because our techs and security, keep them at a arm's length. But I mean, we do have people come to the show with the contact lenses and the fangs and capes on and thinking they're Dracula. But it makes it exciting. It helps us get through the show. I mean, we're watching a show of them, they're watching a show of us. It keeps the energy going on stage. We love the enthusiasm from the fans. So the hardest dance number is definitely the opening number. It is the longest dance number in the show. It is so many steps. If you forget one, it's so hard to get back on track. But if you make it through the opening number, you can make it through the rest of the show. It's the hardest to learn, the hardest to do. But I mean, that's why our show's so great. We start off with a bang, we end with a bang. So don't be late. Come early. Be on time. See the opening number. The cast members. You have to have a good group of people to work with in order to, be excited to come to work, be excited to do the show. You have to keep good relations within your cast. And so it's all based around the cast members. You have, different relationships with different people within the cast. Some are stronger than others, but the stamina, the enthusiasm, if one person is having a bad day, everyone has a bad day, and vice versa. If one person's having a great day, then you all have a great show. Hopefully everyone every day has a great day. We have our 7-year anniversary cast currently in rehearsals. We're very excited. Our 7-year anniversary for Bite will be Saturday, August 13th. We love seeing all of the comments and all the feedback on Facebook. It's very encouraging, so don't think it's just one way. All the Bite girls check the page every single day, and it's really nice to see that we've got fans out there. So keep it coming, and thank you. Bye.